So the bricks, we've got to match the bricks, of course, the bricks of the existing wall. Here are two bricks that Paul brought along as samples. They look too light and their texture isn't right, it's too fine, it's just not the right kind of thing. Over here, two more possibilities. Then the next along, the bottom one of those two, is a brick from the existing, or the old garage, which in itself is not a perfect match for the house. It was built at a later stage than the house, and the top one is quite red. So of these 5 which Paul brought, those 2 are possibilities, but the bottom one of those 2 looks like quite a good match for the colour. I'll go down a bit so you can see the house wall as well. The problem is they're very uniform, whereas the house bricks aren't. Not that there is much variation within the individual bricks, but the bricks themselves are different from each other. Let me just come over here and show you. Here, for example, in the middle vertically on the left hand side is quite a blue brick. Go up a few courses. There in the middle on the left hand side near the grey part, that's quite dark blue. The one below it to the right is quite red. A lot of variation, not within the individual bricks but between the bricks. So coming back here, those 2 there in the middle of the picture now that Paul brought, the top one has some degree of variation, I don't know how well you can see it on this picture, within the bricks, but all the bricks are very similar to each other. So that's, he reckons, would have a better appearance, because you wouldn't get this visual appearance of a monolithic block of absolutely uniform colour. So that's one that we need to think about. But Elaine and I aren't really happy with this. We've been doing a bit of research today, and we went to a builder's merchants and picked up these samples here. Now they are slightly different from each other. That's all one kind of brick, and it's the brick is deliberately designed such that the individual bricks within that range are slightly different from each other, so you get over the area of a whole wall this slight variation between bricks, and we think maybe that would look a better match overall for the bricks of the wall. Elaine's still not really happy about that. We need to discuss that on Monday with Paul. This obviously needs to happen quite quickly. Bricklayers are coming on Monday. There's quite a lot of work to do with the initial courses, which are just ordinary bricks, and then blue bricks for the waterproof layer, which I think the damp-proof course. But quite soon we'll need to have the proper bricks here, so we'll need to know what we're ordering, need to know the cost of it, and need to know the lead time for obtaining it.